Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. To my extreme left, we have Talisa Michela. Talisa, I know you had a tough time yesterday getting here. I hope it was much better today.
It was fabulous today. It was very easy.
Great. So glad to see you again. We did miss you 2 days ago when we didn't see you. We were a little concerned. I know with all the traffic in New York, it's not easy. Welcome back to the show. Anything else you'd like to share with our viewers and with us here?
Well, not at the present time, but I do have things coming up and look forward to sharing with you soon.
I did watch your previous one. I really liked your role. It was way towards the end, right?
Yes, it was.
I liked it. I watched it. It was nice.
It's a very interesting, very different from all this wonderful stuff that we do.
It was a little spooky. Way out there. It was good. I'm glad you shared it with us. It was fun to watch. To Talisa's right and to my left, we have Indra Doodnauth. Indra, anything else you'd like to share with us? Any big secrets, secret hobbies, skills?
My secret from all the rest of the people I know besides yoga is that I am sleeping so well. I'm sleeping so well now since I started yoga, and
So happy to hear
I'm
that.
sleeping so well. I'm late for yoga.
No, that I'm not happy to hear, but I'm really glad that you're sleeping well because it just means that your mind is more rested. That's all
Yeah.
it is. Well, I think that's probably one of the reasons why you requested for chest openers today. You've been
Yes.
sleeping a lot, so you want to start waking up. You do realize that when we do chest openers, it actually alerts the whole body.
Oh, okay.
So it wakes you up. So when you're waking up in the morning, you do chest openers. When you go to sleep at night, let's say you're not able to sleep well, you want to do forward folds. So
Oh.
every aspect of yoga there is a reason for it. There's meaning to it, and if we only approach it from that angle, I think you'll enjoy it a lot more. So I'm glad to hear you're sleeping well. That's good.
That's always great to know which ones to do in the morning and which ones to do in the evening.
Well, chest openers, basically when you open up, it helps you just literally
Wake
opens
up.
up your day. Yeah, it helps you wake up. When you do forward folds, it helps you relax, calms the mind, helps you sleep. See, the body has it. There are foods as well that create a natural sleep-inducing substance called tryptophan. You know how when you were young, your mother would have told you, have your glass of milk.
Right.
Because she knows it's got tryptophan, except they didn't explain it that way in the olden days.
I didn't know.
Tryptophan helps you sleep well. So there are lots of vegetables and fruits
Wow.
that have it as well. Maybe
I
maybe
still-
yoga is helping your
yeah.
body create that. I don't know, but it does calm the mind. So that's
Yes.
good. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure always. Ron Thomas. You're already in a stretch right here, Ron.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to share with us and our viewers?
Ow.
Still from
Yes.
yesterday? Ow. On behalf of all our participants here, we'd like to thank our director, Josiane Hurd. Josiane, thanks once more. You've come through for us. And I know you are dying to stretch with us, and this extra mat was set just for you, but you came in at the last moment and you wanted to crew for us as well. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much. We'd also like to thank our camera person, Joshua Garcia. Thanks again. You had some amazing shots yesterday and the day before, and we're looking forward to the same thing today. Feel free to give us any instructions you need to. Rich, thanks for the gobos, the lights in the back, and the studio settings. Actually, you know what? Somebody said that looks like the Jamaican sun, and right now this looks like a midday sun. So yes, we all feel well lit. We feel nice and warm because of all the studio lights. So I think we have Rich to thank for that as well. We're all warmed up. Studio's a little colder than usual because of expensive equipment that we store over here. But I think once we start stretching, besides Ron doing I think Ron's batteries and all our batteries are getting fully charged, so we build an inner heat. Besides this program, Yogaxpress, we also have my third title, Yoga Secrets. And along with this title, we will also, this book, or this box has 10 ailment-specific cards inside. Along with this, we will also share, if and only if you come on our program, we'll share a postcard with a simple stretch sequence called 48 Plus. And I don't have a blank one, but we have one of these. And a fridge magnet with the same sequence. Stick the magnet on your fridge. Postcard goes in your bag or briefcase. No excuses not to stretch. We'll also give you a sun salutation poster to help you keep in mind that you can do some basic stretches, just a 60-second sun salutation, and still feel fully charged every day. Indra, you had requested for chest openers today.
Yeah.
So shall we get right into it? Let's do that. Time Warner 57. Yogaxpress airs on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35, Monday through Friday at 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. So stay with us, stretch with us, and we are going to stand up. What we're going to do, what we did yesterday and the day before, we're going to try and skip. We're going to try and avoid repeating too many postures. We probably did a lot of chest openers already. All right, let's do a couple of the chest openers in standing, and then we go straight down to seated, prone, and even in supine, we have a few of those. Let's stagger ourselves. So Ron, you're fine where you are. Maybe you can even go back just a little bit. I think the cameras will pick you up. You're very tall. Heels are together, toes slightly apart, palms in front of your chest. Inhale, elbows are raised. Inhale, take your arms all the way overhead. Now, Hasta Uttana, arms raised. Now, once your arms are all the way up, you want to wiggle your biceps behind your ears and then tilt your pelvis forward. That will help you take your shoulders back so you're opening up fully. And that way you have your chest opener right there, Indra. So you want to make sure that even if your elbows are bent, it's okay. You want to make sure you take your shoulders back. Exhale and relax. Bring your arms down. We're just going to do one of the triangle postures. We're all going to turn to the left to face the front left of the mat. I'm going to take you through a very simple posture called Trikonasana. 3 is 3, cone is corner. Literally, Trikon is 3 corners or triangle. Now, bring your legs out about 3 feet apart. First, make sure that your feet are nice and firmly planted on the mat, and then turn your right foot out. Inhale. Now, what we're going to do first, we're going to look up to the front, to the side of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms up, Talisa, up to shoulder height. Both palms are facing down. Tilt a little bit, tilt your torso to the front, to your right side. And exhale, dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Take your left arm all the way up. Both palms facing forward. Look up at the raised palm and hold. Now, in this posture, if you want to feel a little more of a chest opener, you want to take your left shoulder back, way back, even if it means that your hand has to go even further back. Very nice. Inhale, let's come up. Turn your right foot in, turn the left foot out. This time we're going to turn away from the camera for just a few moments. Turn your face to look at the tip of your fingers on the left hand. Just dip your body a little bit to the left. Just move a little, lean a little to the left. Keep exhaling, dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Take the right arm all the way up. Make sure that your knee is straight. Now, once your right arm goes all the way up, look up to face the raised arm. So you're looking up at the raised arm, and then take your right shoulder back a little more, just so you get a nice opening on the upper right side of your chest. Inhale, let's come up. Turn your left foot in. Exhale and relax. Let's wiggle our feet a little closer. We didn't do Virabhadra Kona. The posture we just went into was the triangle posture, just to help us open up our chest. We don't want to repeat too many postures. Let's do a back bend. Bring your feet about 6 to 8 inches of each other. So you want to make sure the insides of your feet are parallel to each other. We might just turn a little bit to face the front left side of our mats. Place your palms on your buttocks. Now, you want to make sure this posture is an intense back bend. It's called Tiryangasana. Tiryang literally means reverse inversion. Now, it doesn't matter if you don't go all the way down. What matters is that you stay nice and firm, nice and steady, stay safe and just go down as deep as you can. Push your elbows back a little more, as much as you can. That'll help you open up your chest. This is a wonderful, wonderful chest opener as long as you keep breathing. Inhale, take your chin up. Once you go past midpoint, exhale, glide your palms down the back of your legs. Bend your knees if you need to. Keep exhaling and just go as much as you can. Do not leave your hands suspended in midair. You want to keep that connection. Keep your eyes open. Inhale, let's come up. And just to ease any tension in our body, you just want to sway a little bit to the upper body, just sways to the left and to the right. And we are going to go into, I think possibly just one, maybe maximum two balance postures. Let's get into tree. Transfer the weight to your right leg. Now the tree does not necessarily open up your chest unless you take your arms all the way overhead. And when you do that, this time what we'll do, and Talisa, I know you love to do it and it looks beautiful when you do it from the front, just for the sake of the chest opener, let's see if we can take our arms all the way from the side, just to get a little more of a chest opener. Now, transfer the weight to the right leg. Turn your left knee out to the side, lift your left heel, place your right hand on your right hip, raise your right ankle. So hold on to your left ankle, hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Attach the sole of your left foot to the inside of your upper right thigh. Once you feel nice and secure, you want to place your palms, I'm so used to looking at a different camera, you want to place your palms in front of your chest and look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Don't look at people, don't look at objects that might move. Now, if you want to take your arms all the way, I did say from the outside, right? Okay, my mistake. Once we go up all the way, take your shoulders back. So you want to take your palms all the way up and take your shoulders back. Open up your chest and hold. Exhale. Let's bring our arms down. Very gently lower the left leg. Let's switch legs. Transfer the weight to your left leg. Now, once your left foot is nice and secure on the mat, place your left hand on your left hip and raise your right leg. So raise your right foot, hold on to the right ankle with the right hand, lift your right leg. Now attach the sole of your right foot to the inside of your upper left thigh. Place your palms in front of your chest, elbows are raised, and to get a little more out of this posture, take your arms all the way overhead. Once you're up there, take your shoulders back, so which means your palms will go back as well. Look at a point that doesn't move. Exhale. This time I'm going to bring my arms by the side and relax. Release the right leg. Let's do one more. I did promise only two balance postures, so we're going to do one more. Actually, how are you with the... I know, I'm really testing you today, aren't I? Ron, you okay with the balance posture where the leg goes back? Shall we try that?
Sure.
All right, let's give it a shot. You have the chair too. I know you've hurt your knee, so please be careful with that knee. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Hold on. Place your right hand on your right hip. Hold on to your left ankle from behind. Now, those of you at home, if you're trying this for the first time or you're very new to yoga, you want to be very mindful of what your strengths are, and whether if you have any weaknesses, just come to terms with it. Make the most of what you have, come to terms with what you don't. Now, inhale, take the right arm up. Open up the chest, so this time take your right shoulder back. Exhale, dip your torso, keep your chest nice and open, lift your left leg, lift your left knee, and hold. Inhale, let's come up. This posture when you're holding, release the left leg. When you hold your left leg from behind, you're also opening up the left side of the shoulder. Now transfer your weight to the left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Hold on to the right ankle from behind. And once you're nice and secure, look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your right knee. If you come out of a posture, as I just did, get right back in. Hold it as long as you can. Feel the stretch. Feel the opening of your right shoulder. Inhale and release. Release raise the right leg. Ron, we won't need that anymore. Let's all come down into camel posture. We'll do the cat first. That's a beautiful chest opener as well, and then get into camel. Let's come on our hands and knees. Place your palms directly below the shoulders. Your knees are directly below the hips. Toes are curled in. Fingers are nicely splayed, so that gives you a nice firm contact with the mat. Marjarya is cat. We're going to inhale, dip the torso, exhale, and arch the back. Keep your toes curled in. Inhale and dip. Turn your elbows in. Exhale, uncurl your toes, arch your back. Try that one more time. Curl your toes in, inhale, and dip. Indra, you have cats at home. Exhale, uncurl your toes, arch your back. Let's first come into neutral position and then place ourselves. Let's come up on our knees to get into Ustra Asana. Ustra is camel. This time we're going to turn a little bit to face the front right side of the mat. Uncurl your toes, so make sure that the tops of your feet are flat on the mat. Place your palms on your buttocks. This is literally a seated version of the standing reverse inversion that we did. We're going to do about the same thing except we're on our knees this time. Push your elbows back. That in itself will open up your chest. If you don't want to go any further, that's fine. Make sure your shoulders are nice and back. Now inhale. Keep lifting your chin. Open up your chest. Once you go past midpoint, exhale. Glide your palms down the back of your legs. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Left hand reaches for the left heel. Once you've made that connection, inhale and tilt your pelvis forward. Breathing is maybe a little hard in this posture, but keep breathing. Place your palms back on your buttocks. And let's come out of that. We have one more back bend. That's a beautiful chest opener. Bring your knees closer together this time. If you already did not have them close enough, you want to bring them really close this time. The reason for that is you want to be careful that in this posture where we are going to come down on our elbows in the back, if you bring your knees out, the temptation is to sit between the heels, between the feet, and that might put a lot of pressure on the top of your ankles, the front of your ankles. So you want to sit on your heels. And Ron, if you want, this is a good time to use the block if you need to.
I might not have the knee flexed.
Yeah, no, if it's too intense, yeah, be careful. If you need to make any adaptation, that's the posture number 22.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go all the way either. So you may want to keep, actually, you know what? Keep 2 blocks. Yeah, this is good. You don't want to go too deep. Now, Indra is already in position. Take your right hand behind you and then the left hand. And we're going to just angle ourselves just a little bit so you can see us in profile. Lower the right elbow to the mat and then the left elbow goes down. And once both elbows are down, tilt your head back. When you're tilting the head back, it's possible that sometimes your knees may come off of the floor. You want to force your knees down because when your knees come off, there's more pressure on the ankles. That might cause a little bit of pain. You want to avoid that at any cost. Hold. Keep breathing. Ron, you can feel free to sit it out. I think this is a bit intense on your knees. Press with your palms. Let's come up. Inhale. This time, just to ease any tension, we're just going to go forward. It's not part of the chest opener. We're just going to go forward a little bit. Now, let's inhale and come up. We're going to take you through, that posture was called Supta Vajra, supine diamond. We'll take you through a posture called Ardha Matsyendra. Ardha is half, Matsya is fish, Matsyendra is half lord of the fishes. Tuck your left heel under your right buttock. Right foot goes over the left knee. You did this well the other day, so just give it a shot. And the idea is basically just to open the upper part of the chest. So if you don't cross your knees right over today, that's fine. You want to be mindful of your knees. Now, make sure that your right foot is flat on the floor beside your left knee. Push your right knee in and torque your upper body to the right. So you already are quarter way there. Right knee is up. Hold the right knee with your right hand if you need to. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip the left elbow over the right knee and then push your right knee in as far back as you can. And you might need to make a few adaptations. We all have different anatomical proportions. You just want to come to terms with that. Hold on to your left knee to a piece of your garment on the right side. Then take your hand behind you and twist your upper body all the way back and look back. Now you want to make sure that your right shoulder goes back as much as you can so you get your chest opener right here. Inhale, release the left hand, untangle your left leg, and let's switch legs. Tuck your right heel under your left buttock. Cross the left foot over the right knee. Make sure that your left foot is flat beside the right knee. Push your left knee in, torque your upper body to the upper body. Push your left knee in, torque your upper body to the left. Hold on to your left knee with your left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over your left knee. Hold on to your right knee with your right hand and twist your upper body out to look back. You want to open up your left shoulder. Inhale, release the right hand, and then untangle your legs. We have, oh Indra, this might be your favorite, and I know Talisa's got some favorites coming up too. The cow face, yes.
Cow face.
Now you already have your left heel tucked under the right buttock. So all you want to do is just cross the right heel is tucked under the left buttock. Just cross the right knee over. This time the difference is the soles of both feet will face the back of the room. I know, Talisa, this is also your favorite because whenever you're very comfortable in a posture, for our viewers at home, I recognize that, I realize even for myself, whenever you're very comfortable, it becomes your favorite posture. So, and vice versa. When you do get into posture really well, you also make it your favorite, right? Okay, now, the way... Ooh, you guys are really doing it well. That's nice. Very nice alignment. If your knees are aligned directly one on top of the other, apparently that's supposed to look like the mouth of a cow. And when you have your arms up, right knee is up, Indra, that's what happens when you do it too fast. No, but that's great. It's really good that you're so enthusiastic. But right knee, what leg have you got crossed over? Oh,
Right.
okay. Oh, I see. Did I say right?
It's supposed to be the left.
Left. Okay, that's why. That's why your arm looked a little different. Okay, crossover. You'll still get your stretch. Just so we can all stay together. So your left knee is up. Now your right arm goes. Now it's the other arm. You had the arms correct. It was the legs. No, take the right arm up. Left knee is up. Right arm goes up. Beautiful. Exhale. Dip the right hand behind you. Take your left hand from behind. That's what our practice here does to us. We get really excited. And as long as we are safe, that's fine. You just want to get a good stretch and feel good. Release those wonderful feel-good juices called endorphins. Clasp your fingers of the opposite hands. And once you've made that connection, move your right elbow further up. So your raised elbow is intended to look like the ear of a cow. Once your elbow is way back, you can lift your chin up. So that way you're getting a wonderful chest opening on the upper left side of your shoulders, upper left shoulder. I don't know what's happening to my English these days. Inhale and release. And let's switch legs. I keep telling myself I'm not a native English speaker, but that's no excuse for forgetting everything, right? Now, tuck your left foot under your right buttock. Cross your right foot over the left knee. This time again, one more time, you want to make sure that the soles of both your feet are facing the back of the room or your studio. Now, right knee is up, left arm goes up. Inhale. Give it a shot, Ron. The main idea is the arms, so don't worry about the legs in this. It's a chest opener. Dip your right hand behind your trapezius, behind the back of your neck. Take your right hand from behind. Your left hand dips over. Yeah. And then clasp the fingers of the opposite hand. And then once you've made that connection, lift your chin up and move your right shoulder back. Hold it. Inhale, release your arms. We probably have a couple of minutes left, so let's go right into pigeon posture. Go Mukha, go was cow, Mukha is face. Go Mukha, literally cow face. Swing your right leg all the way to the back, kapota. The posture we're going to take you through now is called pigeon, or in Sanskrit it's called kapot. So your right leg is all the way out. To help you take your right leg even further, curl your toes in and push your right leg back till your thighs, the left buttock, comes down. But even though your left buttock is resting on the mat, you want to make sure you're nicely centered. You don't want to tilt. That's right. And use a block if you need to run. How's that? That's the knee you hurt yourself in, right? It's okay. Don't go all the way out. Just keep your hands where they are. We're going to open up our chest. So once you're nice and firm on the ground, nice and secure, your hands are nice and secure, uncurl your toes, and then lift your chin up. And now exhale and fold from the hip. Lead with your chest. Very gently. This is also a great posture, especially when we fold over, for giving us a beautiful abdominal massage. Press with your palms. Let's come up. And let's switch legs as gracefully as we can. We're going to swing our right leg forward. Take your left leg all the way back. Keep your toes curled in the left foot, which it'll help you push your knee back. And then once you're all the way back, as far back as you can go, you can uncurl your toes and then rest your buttock on the floor, but don't tilt over to the side. Just rest. Run, you're okay. I don't want you to go too deep yet. Now press with your palms. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold from the hip. Keep your elbows close to you. You should feel a wonderful stretch on your abductor muscles as well. Press with your palms. Inhale. Let's come up. We're almost timed out. We're at the end of our program today. We might try to sneak in one more posture. You know what? Let's just go all the way out into Cobra. Let's extend both our legs out behind us. Cobra is a wonderful, wonderful chest opener. Take both your legs out behind you. Press with your palms. Palms are directly below the shoulders. Uncurl your toes, the tops of your feet flat on the mat. Press with the tops of your feet. Inhale and lift your chin and chest. And to test the low back strength, you want to take your fingers, your palms off of the floor. There I go again, messing up my English, but that's okay. You guys know what I mean. Place your palms back on the floor. Take your left hand, hold on to your left ankle. Right hand reaches for the right ankle. Dhanurasana. Dhanur is archer's bow. Inhale, lift.